What's up? So tonight we will be starting JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Season 1, Season 1, Part 1, Season 1, Part 1, Episode 1, Dio the Invader. So, yeah, I know, I've been reviewing anime, like right now I'm reviewing Bleach, and now JoJo, like you gotta be like, wow, you got a lot of time on your hands to review all these shows. I do. I do. I do got a lot of time. But anyway, yeah. So basically, this episode starts off in the year 1800s, where we see a fatal car accident, where basically we see a gruesome thing, where the wife of the mom of the main character basically dies, and off screen we see it, but it's off screen. So then we see Dario Brando, not the main antagonist, but he's one of those wealthy guys who basically just likes to steal stuff. And yeah, Dario Brando's basically one of those wealthy guys that basically likes to, steal. And he basically almost pickpockets like wedding rings and jewels off of George Joestar, who basically makes this guy. He makes you believe him. He basically makes Dario basically makes George believe that he saved his life, but nah, he's just using him. He's just basically like, oh yeah, who cares about these guys? Let's get out of here. So yeah, so then we see George. So we see George grow. We see George have a son who grows up to be the main character of this arc, Jonathan Joestar, or as he likes to call, Jojo-san. And yeah, and then we see that Dario Brando guy have a son who he's very mean to. Like he's like, this dude's dying from like an illness, and he's like, instead of like telling Dio to like get him medicine, he's like, no, get him some alcohol. So yeah, so Dio decides to go and get his father some alcohol, but yeah, so basically he's like, hey Dio, he's gonna die. Dario Brandon's gonna die. So he's like, before Dario Brandon dies, he's like, Dio, I want you to become a rich guy and give this to the Joestar estate, Joestar heir. So basically, Dario Brandon does die, and of course, Dio doesn't care because Dio's like, oh yeah, this guy drove his mom to die, so obviously. So, and he's like, oh yeah, you want me to be rich? I'll start becoming rich by starting off with these so-called Joestars. So, yeah, so Dio. So, yeah, so basically, then we see these bullies start picking on this Irina chick, and she's basically, and then that's when, even though Jojo doesn't know this lady, he just jumps in to defend her, and he's like, oh yeah, yeah. So that's when he meets Dio Brando. And he's like, you must be Jonathan Joestar. And he's like, yeah. Yeah, and then he's like, Danny, his dog, but what does Dio do? He basically kicks that dog right in the teeth. And he's like, what was that for? And basically he says that dog was attacked him, and that was but Jojo knows what's up. So yeah, so in the house, Dio's like, oh yeah, dude, I don't care about you, and all I'm here to do is basically just drive you to insanity. That's basically Dio's whole deal. He's just trying to drive Jojo, he's, sorry, I have to check time sometimes. All he wants to do is drive Jojo crazy. It's basically his whole motivation. So yeah, so his first thing is to his first plan, he causes Jojo's dad, George Joestar, to basically say that Dio's eating more better than Jojo does. And yeah. And he also Jojo and Dio get into a fight. But then after Dio wins, Jojo's friends are like, "Hey, can we learn that technique?" And he's like, "Yeah, but don't tell Jojo. He'll tell everyone." So that basically causes all of Jojo's friends to think he's a snitch and basically turn against Jojo. And now, yeah, but yeah. So with Danny the dog, Jojo's only best friend is Danny the dog because the other best friends turned on him for Dio. He basically meets Irina, and they basically fall in love. They basically just fall in love, but fall in love over a matter of seconds. But then Dio is like, "Oh yeah, Jojo doesn't deserve friends or lovers, so I'm gonna kiss his girl." And that basically causes Irina to avoid Jojo due to the fact that she kissed no one other than him. And Dio also kills Jojo's dog Danny. Yeah, because some guy decides to turn on the furnace, which kills the dog. So Jojo wants revenge for Irina, for kissing Irina. So they get into this cool light effect fight and but then Jojo's dad shows up and says, "Jojo, how dare you attack a guy that's unarmed?" Even though before he showed up, Dio was just about to pull, and he's like, yeah. And then they discover the dog's death, and they discover that Dio killed Danny. So basically, they do a popular burial for Danny. R.I.P. Danny the dog. You're Jojo's only friend, but you were also kind of the best character only for being a dog. I'm sorry. It's sad, but he's kind of the best character because he was the loyal companion that Jojo needed. Don't know how Jojo got this dog, but now he's R.I.P. And then Jojo cries every time learning that his only best friend Danny was gone. R.I.P. And then we see Dio saying about so then several years have passed, and Dio is currently in law school trying to graduate, but he still wants revenge on Jojo. Bum bum bum. And that's basically the episode. It's pretty good. I'm basically excited to review this show. On the Bleach, Bleach is a good show. Bleach is a good show. This might be only text. I might only send this to people, but this might not be only on YouTube. Who knows? But yeah, this was a pretty good episode of Jojo. 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 I would be roundabout and make you out and then spend the day your way. In the garden. Too bad I don't have a Jojo poster every time I do this. I might get a Jojo poster, so my Itachi poster might still be there, but there might be a Jojo poster right over there. You see, right next to the Itachi poster, might be a Jojo poster next. Who knows if I can find a Jojo poster? Because for the Phantom Blood arc. Hopefully I can find a Phantom Blood Jojo poster. Then every time I review a new arc, there's gonna be a new poster. So, yeah. Every time there's a new arc, I hope there's a new poster. I just hope there is. But anyway, that's it for this video, and I'll see you next time for some more Jojo, 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 Jojo's Bizarre Adventures. And I'll see you next time. Jojo, Joestar, Dio Brando. Yeah, see ya next time.